Alright, Shalom, Shalom again. First and foremost, before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bachapadas, and the water, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for the spirit of truth. And as always, double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone, who did well, taught me this truth through the spirit of the thumb. And as always, salutations to this corny Wahim across the four corners of the earth, that's teaching us truth in sincerity, faith, and honesty. Shalom, Wahabatham, Wahabakarium, Shaya Shalom, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Alright, scattered about the four corners of the earth, predestined to be saved, alright, to escape destruction. Alright, primarily here in Babylon the Great, but also, alright, across the four corners of the earth. Alright, and Shalom, Wahabatham, Wahabakarium, Shaya Shalom, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Shalom to you, brother. Alright, Shalom. Alright, pretty much through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. This is something I've been meditating on, for a few days, concerning, salvation. Alright, because, when you see us out there on the four corners, alright, in unity, alright, and I'm talking to the Akim, when you see us doing these sit-downs, when you see us doing, camp, man, that's us singing this new song, man. Alright, and it's not us actually singing a song, it's a spiritual choir. Alright, we are blessed to understand the lyrics to this song, man. Alright, you see, because this new song is the song of redemption. Alright, the song of salvation. Alright, the song of deliverance, man. Deliverance from what? Deliverance not only from our enemies that's scattered around about us, but our flesh, man, our own self. The enemy, alright, the main enemy, alright, on this journey of ours, man. Okay? Alright, which is his flesh, the warring of the soul, man. So we're singing this new song because the deliverance is here, man. The deliverance is on its way. Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. It's evident. That's why we're able to understand these psalms, man. Because he opened the book, he loosened the seals, so that we can have hope. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and hop into a few precepts that I had written down through the Spirit. And Lord's will, this can be edifying to you since you're Akim. Alright? This is Psalms chapter 96, verse 1 through 3. It says, Psalms 96, verse 1. It says, O sing unto the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai a new song. Sing unto the Lord all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name. Shew forth his salvation from day to day. Alright, so it says, shew forth his salvation from day to day, man. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to show forth the salvation of the Lord, alright, from day to day. And how are we doing that? We're doing that when we go out there to the highways and the byways and we tell our people of their nationality, their biblical identity, alright, in the upcoming, alright, destruction, alright, that's going to bring in the salvation, alright, of the elect. Alright, and how are we doing that? We get a precept through the Spirit, because it is very important, alright, that this song goes across the four corners of the earth, because this is the gospel. This is the true gospel, man. It's not an actual song, man. Okay? It's not an actual song that you stand in the building in the temple where the Most High dwells not. Okay, and you stand on your feet and you sing all day, man. Nowhere in the scriptures, alright, does it talks about that, man. Okay, this is a spiritual song by a spiritual choir, man. Okay, seeing the spirituality of the things that's going to come. With that eye salve, man, having the understanding to see the things that are getting ready to happen, man, in the spirit. So it is very important that you have people that can play well on the instruments, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 58, verse 1. It says, cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. That's the point, man. When we go out there on the highways and byways, we lift up our voice like a trumpet, man. And a trumpet has what? Trumpet is a musical instrument that has what? Alright, a very loud sound to it, man. Alright, a very loud sound that you cannot ignore, but you have to acknowledge that, man. So that's why when we out there on those corners, matter of fact, the 6 days of our life, alright, the 6 days of our life, okay, we're rehearsing, okay, in our own individual studies. Some brothers good on the piano, This brother might be good well on the flute. All right. This brother good with hitting the guitar, hitting the strings a certain way. All right. This brother good on the bass. All right. And we all come together on that Saturday or that Sunday or that Friday when we all go out to play this spiritual song, man. Okay. You see, that's the spiritual band. That's the spiritual choir, man. Okay. And what are we singing? A song of salvation, man. Okay. The song that hurts these people's ears, that's hurting people's ears on the planet Earth, because the scripture say in the book of 2nd Ezra that in these last days it shall be where there is not a lot of glory that abide, man. You see? So people love wickedness. People love adultery music, all right, rap music, smoking weed to music, all right, getting high music, rather than spiritual and salvation and redemption music, man. Being redeemed, man. The music of the elect. You see? It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. That's the point. So when we go out there to the corners, we're showing our people their transgressions, in the house of Jacob their sins, because what? That's the first step to acknowledging Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is acknowledging your iniquity, because the scriptures say he will not do no iniquity, man. For we went off. The scriptures say it is your sins that have separated you, all right, from your power, man. You know? So what's going to get us out of here? Get us out of this second Exodus, the second Egypt? This is why it's a new song, okay? This is why it's a new song. Now let's get the account real quick in the book of Exodus, all right? Chapter 15, because we always read Exodus 15 and 3, you know? The Lord is a man of war, but this is Exodus chapter 15, verse 1. It says, then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord. Right, so now what? This is the old song, man. Okay, this is the old deliverance, man. This is the former deliverance. And right now, this song, all right, everybody know this song, man. The Moabites know this song, you know. Ammon know this song. Elam know this song. They all know the song of what? The song of the nation of Israel being saved and redeemed, all right, being delivered, all right, by the splitting of the Red Sea, man, by the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, that's a great song, man. That's being sung every day, man. And how do you have that when you have your newest movie that come out that's being made on the Bible, man? Okay, whether it's the Son of God, okay, the movies like Passion of Christ, all right, movies like Gods of Egypt, okay, that's the deliverance of us, okay, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians. That's that song, man. So that's why Exodus 15 and 1 says, then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. What was that speaking about? Pharaoh and his army. That's the point. Verse 2. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him in habitation. My father's power, and I will exalt him. All right, so that's the point, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is our salvation. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is our strength, our rock, and he's the one that have put together, all right, certain brothers to harmonize this song in unity, playing well on different instruments, all right, so that when we do come together, this song is swinging, man. Like, it don't matter where you at across the four corners of the earth, this gospel is being heard, and it's certain brothers hear it and they rocking with it, man. That's the new song, man. Okay? We rocking with this thing. Why? Because it is a song of our salvation. All right, so now let's go from there to Revelations. Okay? Chapter 15, verse 1. It says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous. 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. Right? You can read about those plagues when you get some time, Lord's will, in Revelations the 16th chapter. Okay? Verse 2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. Okay? And them that had gotten the victory over the beast. What's the beast? Who is those that got the victory? Why are we singing this song? Because we understand that the elect have obtained it and the rest were blinded. We understand that we have the victory through Yahushua by the returning of Yahushua, redeeming his elect, separating the sheep from the goats, separating the wheat from the tares, all right, having his angels come down and deliver certain brothers, all right, and separating them from the true worshipers of the Lord, shall worship in spirit and truth, from those that have sold out, okay, from those that do the work of the Lord deceitfully. That's why the scripture say, many shall say, Lord, O Lord, and shall not, and the Lord shall say, who art thou? I have not known thee. Why? Because you were not sincere. You weren't watching, and you wasn't in prophecy, and that's the main thing too, bro. You got a lot of jakes out here. They're caught up in their knowledge, man. IURC, ISUPK, they caught up in the house of truth. Well, if this is a house of truth, what did the angel say to John the Revelator? He said the testimony of Yahushua is a spirit of prophecy, man. So if you the house of truth, why ain't nobody making videos every day on the prophecies that's being fulfilled every day? Because what did we bring out in Psalms 96? Let's read it again. Okay? Every day the Lord said he bring his judgment to pass every day, right? This is Psalms 96, verse 2. Sing unto the Lord, okay, that new song, all right? Bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day, man. So forth the salvation of Yahweh Shai from day to day. And how do you know the salvation of Yahweh Shai is nigh? Because the prophecies is being fulfilled. Babylon the Great is being destroyed and crumbled as we're speaking. Okay, the nations, all right, are vexed with Esau, Edom. They have drunken that cup of the wine of fornication and coming off of their spiritual drunkenness, all right, their spiritual filthiness, and they're like, damn, I'm naked out here, man. You know, I got to put on my clothes, man. And that's what they're going to actually go and flee back into their habitations. Why? Because of the destruction of America, man. Okay, that merchant city, you see. All right, the prophecies is being fulfilled, man, every day. So if you have a testimony how it's shy, all right, and you singing that new song, the song of salvation, you're going to be occupying prophecies, man. That's in the law. Sirach, the 39th chapter, man. Okay. So it says, show forth his salvation from day to day. All right, Revelations chapter 15, verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that have gotten the victory, the elect over the beast. All right, which is what? The EU. All right, NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, man. Esau, Edom, the power structure, all right, of the beast. Okay, all these nations gathered together, being allies. Okay, ultimately making a assault against the nation of Israel, because they know we are the so-called. They know the so-called Negroes, Latino, American Indians are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. They know that. Okay, that's why it's their job to do everything against you waking up. Whether it's the food you eating, the air you breathing, the job you work at, the people around you, your wife over you, your children disobedient, so far and so on, man. Chaos. Because that's going to keep you out of your spirituality. That's going to keep you out of your element of being tapped into the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It says, and over his image, right, this Edomite system, man. Okay. All right, it says, and over the number of his name, it's the number of his name, the number of a man, 666, man. That's why I brought out in 2nd Ezra earlier, I quoted it. All right, this world is where doth not much glory abide, man. You take a look out here on the planet Earth, everything is contrary to the law. Everything is contrary to righteousness. If you're a Hebrew Israelite, you used to be like, God damn. It's hard to live, bro, we can never live 100% this word according to the law, all 613 laws, ever again on the planet Earth, unless we have Yahweh Shai, man, unless we have the new song, unless we have the new covenant, unless we have the mercies, okay, which is to be saved, man, to be redeemed, which is the new covenant, man. To put the laws in our inward part so that we don't have to go off. Because Every day from now on until the return of Yahweh Shai, we're going to go off, bro. We can't keep all the laws. Okay? But the scripture say in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. And now that we remember ourselves, we praise Yahweh Shai because he revealed this new song unto us. Now we can sing it together, man. And that's the body of Yahweh Shai, you know? It says, stand on the sea of glass having the harps of the Most High. Right, what does the harps represent? Music, salvation, victory, peace, rest. This is what the elect need so that we can flourish, man. That the nation of Israel can be remembered, man. That Yahweh Shai can be known in Zion, man. Okay? Verse 3. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High. Right, we just read about that in Exodus 15. And the song of the Lamb. What's the song of the Lamb? The redemption. Okay? Salvation, man. Alright? Salvation from the wickedness that's going on out here in the four corners of the earth. Esau, Edom. Our own selves and wicked ass niggas, man. 2/3. You know? Because that's why we in the condition we are, because niggas don't wake up to the fact that they are the Hebrew Israelites, man. They coming back into their power. So what they do? They scoff, they scorn, and they mock. Okay? It says, great and marvelous are thy works. Right, great and marvelous are the works of Yahweh Shai, man. They don't go unnoticeable. It's beautiful when Yahweh Shai can make somebody unfaithful. That's beautiful, man. So that they can be judged at the return, man. You know, all you can do is just wait on Yahweh Shai. That's why it says, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And it's marvelous that the Lord have actually brought us in a low condition that we are in, seeing that we were going to discontinue from our heritage. But he said in his wrath he smote us. Okay, we the least. Are you the last hired, the first fired? Okay, we under our women here in this captivity. Your children got more law. Homosexuals got more laws than you if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Ethnic, Indian. Okay, but here it is. The Lord brought us to this great low state just to raise us up above all nations, man. According to 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter. All right. Okay, around the 54th verse. The world was made for our sakes, man. Okay. So that's a great work that the Lord getting ready to do. That's why we singing this new song, man, the song of salvation. All right. So it says, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb. Great and marvelous are thy works, Yahweh Shai Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of the saints. That's right, man. So Yahweh Shai, it's like Yahweh Shai is the King of the saints. All right. So now we get this last precept. Okay, y'all. While we singing this song, man, while we risk our life, all right. Okay, as it is written in St. Matthew's 13, for the kingdom of heaven. Okay, for the joy, all right, that is set before us. For the rest that is set before us. Let's get that. St. Matthew's chapter 13. St. Matthew's chapter 13, verse 40. It says, I'm gonna read verse 30. I'm gonna read from verse 38. St. Matthew's 13 and 38. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. That's the elect. But the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil, Esau, Edom. The harvest is the end of the world. Okay? And the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burnt in the fire, so it shall be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity. Verse 42. And shall cast them into a furnace of fire. They shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. All right. It says, then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who hath ears, let him hear. And that goes right back to Daniel's, the 12th chapter. Okay, the Lord is getting ready to do the great separation. All right, and that's why a prophet shall be made known among the nations of people. And that's why the Lord said there shall be two in the field, one taken and one left. Okay, because the Lord is getting ready to do a great distinction between believers and non-believers, man. And that's why the scriptures say, the world is made for many, but the world to come is for few in 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter. Because there's going to be a lot of people, according to Psalms 91, 1,000 on your left, 10,000 on your right, that's going to be dying out here, man. Because of their non-belief, because of their scoffing and their mock. They're mocking at the prophets, which they were mocking the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But we singing. We going to keep singing this song, man. We got this song going to repeat. And it don't get old. This song ain't going to get old, man. Okay, it's going to be, hey, it's going to be going on forever and ever. Talked about. Books written on, man. The book of life, man. All right, how we escape, okay, the destruction by the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because we believed in that song, man. We were rocking with that song so heavy. We knew every word, man, to the song. Okay? This is Revelations chapter 21, verse 8. It says, but the fearful and unbelieving, I'm going to start verse 7. All right? He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son, man. That's the elect, man. The elect are written. This Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, have the spirit on certain men out here on the planet Earth. He put the spirit on them to endure all things for the elect, man. He put the spirit on all men. He put the spirit on all men. He put the spirit on the man of the Lord to actually go through the criticism, go through the being rebuked, all right, going through being ridiculed, scoffed at, going through their families, giving them up, going through persecution, going through if it was putting their life on the line. Yahweh Shem Yahushua put the spirit on these certain men out here, which are the elect. All right, till it don't matter what goes on. All right, they are going to stand in their lot. All right, and for the namesake of the Lord. For the namesake of the Lord, man. Okay, he said, I do this not for you, for my namesake. So the Lord put the spirit on us for his namesake, man. The Lord put this spirit on us to be so hot, so fervent for this word, boiling, passion for the return of Yahweh Shai for his namesake, man. Because he don't lie. Okay? Damn, bro, this dude a real scoffer, bro. Yeah, bro, the Lord is going. Bro, the Lord going. Damn, bro, you got a heavy judgment coming to you, bro. This is Revelations chapter 21, verse 8. Hey, this here it is. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars, okay, shall have their part in the lake of fire, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. My man, so people like you, and people like in the 2/3, okay, that cleave unto this this weed smoking music, all right, the philosophies of Esau Edom, okay, that's your tune. You like that tune. You like that unfaithful tune, that wicked tune, man. You see? So guess what? You're gonna partake in the second death. What's the second death? Being cast into the lake of fire. What's the lake of fire, man? Because you here in America, man. Babylon the Great, which is being destroyed by what? What is the prophecy of how America gonna be destroyed? Thermonuclear missiles. If you don't believe that, you're gonna partake in it, man. Okay? And through faith we believe that, man. This the point. Verse 9. This the point. And there came, going back into that song, it says, and there came unto me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, full of the 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife. Who is the bride? Who is the Lamb's wife? The bride is the elect. The bride is those 5 wise virgins. The bride is the 144,000. The bride is the elect, the 1/3 that are adorned, okay, coming out of heaven by the chariots, okay, escaping the destruction of America, man, being clothed in white linen. Hey, the scripture say in verse Revelations the 7th chapter, these are they. When he said, who are these? Thou knowest. He said, these are they that have what? Came out of great tribulation. And in 8, and in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, it says what? These are they who stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. So, you can't get around prophecy, bro. You cannot get around the Most High was going to put the spirit on certain men and be fervent in the spirit for this doctrine. That's just what it is, bro. We were going to sing this song and have this song on repeat, all right, until the returning of the Lord, because then that song is going to be in us, man. And then guess what? You're gonna have to know. You're gonna have to learn that song, man. Speaking to you other nations, because the scripture say all nations shall flow into it. Flow into what? Flow into this mountain of Zion, the government of Zion, man. When the Lord what? Make up his jewels and spare them as a father spareth his own son. That's Malachi 3:17. And the Lord is making us up, because Psalms 50 says he would gather his saints. That's why you got all these brothers, all these camps popping up, man. Prophecy is being fulfilled right in front of you. The song is singing, but you can't hear it, man, because it's not a physical song, man. It's not a song you can put on and it sound good to you because it got a nice beat to it, man. No, bro, this is a spiritual song, man. This is a song that you have to go out on the highways and hedges to get. Okay? Bro, you must not got no life. Fuck. But you need scoffers, man. Scripture saying in these last days, men shall be lovers of themselves, walking after their own lust, scoffers, so forth and so on. So you need that. You can't be like, damn, this nigga can't get it. You gotta just thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua he made scoffers. You gotta thank him, man, because the Lord don't make mistakes. If the Most High put the spirit on you not to get this, it's because he gonna judge you, man. So we just gonna wait, because the scripture say the righteous shall laugh when he seeth the vengeance. Continuing on, it says, come hither, I will show thee the bride and the lamb's wife. Right, so the bride and the lamb's wife is Yahushua HaMashiach, the lamb, and the bride is the elect. Verse 10, and he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, okay, and showed me the great city. What's that great city? The holy Jerusalem descending out of heaven from the Most High. So this is the new song. Is the holy city Jerusalem physically descending out of the sky? No, bro. No, bro. The scriptures say, ye are the temple. The scriptures say, the kingdom of heaven is within you. It shall not come with observation. So you're not going to actually physically see a kingdom of a city of Jerusalem coming out of heaven. No, you're going to see a kingdom, a city of Jerusalem of men. The tabernacle is with men. Okay? That's why we brought out Revelation 15, he that overcometh will he make his power, and he shall be his son. Okay? And he shall sit with him in his throne. Okay? It says, the holy city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's right, man. So that's the new song, man. Okay? The song of salvation, the song of being redeemed. Alright, what's going on? The song of getting the hell out of this captivity, being weak. Okay? Being damn homosexuals out here, man. You know, having your women ruling over you, your children ruling over you, man. You know, so forth and so on. You know, and not being right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua 100%, man, is key. For him to even give you the understanding of the song, you know, that's why people don't like certain music, because they don't understand why that song was made. They don't understand the significance of that song. Well, that's us. When we out there on the corners, you don't understand the significance of us risking our life for this truth. Because we understand that at the end it shall speak and not lie. Alright, so with that, call hallelujah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bashakadash, with the water Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, for the spirit of truth. As always, double honors to my apostles and head elders, the great millstone who well, telling this truth through the spirit of the thumb. As always, salutations to this corner, Wa'achim, across the four corners of the earth, that's teaching this truth and sincerity, faith, and honesty. Shalom, Wa'abadam. Wa'abachayim, Shaya Shalom, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. Scattered about the four corners of the earth. Alright, death to you scoffers, man.